I joined Native Animal Trust Fund with the idea that I would help rescue birds, possums, things like that. But when I went to the introductory workshop, they said, "Do you like snakes?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I don't mind snakes, you know, they're God's creatures." And they said, "Oh, we're in desperate need of snake catchers." I'm catching a snake, all I use is a snake bag, and it's really long because some of the pythons I get are really big, and I use a long-handled snake hook, which in this case is a modified golf club. I approach the snake, and most snakes feel more secure if you just lift them up by the hook, but I find the easiest way to get a snake is to encourage it to go into a bag, which is this dark hiding spot. And the snake's behaving beautifully. I drop the end and I lift it up like that off the ground. I just tie it up. Nice pretty bow on the side. Onto there, and it's able to be carried away. You know that when you go to a snake call that you're at the right place, because there's usually somebody standing at the front door with some sort of long-handled chopping implement. Sometimes they've got a can of beer in their hand, whether it's not as to make them look tough or settle their nerves, or both. So you know you're at the right place. A lot of people think that it should be a man's job to get the snake, especially if it's a man that's called me. I suppose it makes them feel a little bit inadequate if they haven't been able to get it and this little old lady comes and does the job instead of them. I'm doing a master's degree. This is my first year, and what I do is I'm trying to create and develop an educational program so that people will be more knowledgeable about snakes and won't fear them as much, and have a better understanding of them, as well as being able to identify them more easily through my artworks. I like it because it's quite a challenge. It's very difficult to get the tone on the body correct, and the scales, it's sort of almost like meditation when you do the scales, because it's so repetitive, the pattern. And also I like the way that when you do it correctly, the beauty of the snake actually comes out if you have all the highlights and the lighting and nice colours on the snake. It shows their true beauty. I like snakes because of the wonderful way they're adapted to nature. They can find food and everything without arms or legs, no ears, but everybody else hates them and they're very misunderstood. And I think that's one of the reasons I want to sort of fight for their cause. When I find that I'm saving a snake and helping the people, that's very rewarding for me, and that's what I enjoy.